There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head.
Mbappe! Mbappe! Irrepressible! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Borussia Dortmund are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's in a great position here. Tries one from range. O'Reilly. Conte. Oh, this looks sharp. Vieira. It's Xabi Alonso.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That has not gone well. Vieira. And it's Xabi Alonso. Played into space. It's a goal kick. Kane.
Borussia Dortmund really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Out towards the flank. It's a pretty loose pass. Conte has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Played back into the centre. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he was quick to react. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's gone looking for safety. Timber. Zanetti. Well, that is one way to stop him. Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 5, Zanetti. Coming on the field is number 23, Jules Koundé.
Totti absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Czech comes out and deals with it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Just eases him off the ball. Vieira. And it's Thuram. And here's Drogba. Koundé. Kane, never out of the action for very long. Not the most accurate pass. Kane. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Drogba. Borussia Dortmund can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Here comes the cross. And it's been hooked away. Koundé. That is Conte. O'Reilly. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. This is chance, surely! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, what has happened here? Now it's crossed into the middle. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Kane. Vieira pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Xavi Alonso. Can he latch on to this? Totti. And here's Xabi Alonso. That's where it came from. And he's managed to get free. O'Reilly. Stam did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's O'Reilly. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Quality ball. Timber deals with that comfortably.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's managed to get rid. Koundé. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the referee has blown for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Borussia Dortmund come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Borussia Dortmund can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Shot could be on. Corner number 2 then. Oh, good climb! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Rijkaard. Koundé. And it's Kane. Now O'Reilly. Knocks it out wide. And it's O'Reilly. And that's been intercepted. Vieira.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
There's a sharp little ball here. That is lovely.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's Mbappe. Crossing. Great chance! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
England are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and
He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Rijkaard. England are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Vermaelen promptly onto that, and that is that.
England have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And here's Totti. He's having a hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Borussia Dortmund perhaps contemplating their next change here. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Totti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Timber. Rijkaard. Now O'Reilly. Silvestre. Just about up to 75 minutes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
O'Reilly gets a foot in and wins the ball. In with the challenge. And that's another good win of the ball. Xavi Alonso. Neatly clipped into space. Chance for a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Substitution.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Kane. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 11, number 6,
Messi is always looking to break lines. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Played out wide. Serginho. Can he get it through? And the shot! And that really should have been that.
Substitutions taking place.
And that has been cleared. Koundé getting this one clear. It's a throw-in.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Kimmich. This is a promising build-up. Looking for options for movement.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Robertson. Oh, good read.
That's great position.
Decent chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Vieira actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's a cute ball. That's been cut out, well played. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Well, that pass isn't the best. Kimmich, and that has left him in a heap. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Serginho, the cross. Koundé with the clearance. And there goes the final whistle. Borussia Dortmund were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Can he finish? Now it's Ibrahim, and one more try!
BG Pathum United would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
That's a sharp pass. Good chance here! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
BG Pathum United have the chance to go the other way. Bale looking to receive it in space. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bale. Now this could be a chance. And now they can clear their lines. BG Pathum United have reclaimed it. And here's Azar. Always goal side. Silvestre did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a pretty loose pass. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not...
Real chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Conte is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. So it is still 0-0. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Koeman.
BG Pathum United always have been a side that are known for pressing.
Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Ibrahimovic has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Rijkaard. And here's Osimhen. Shot could be... Osimhen! Goal! Borussia Dortmund!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Best making good progress. Best.
That was lovely, that.
Well, it's a tricky customer, but he slams the door shut. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Koeman. Bellingham cuts it out. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is a great pick out. He's got away. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Hazard, very much a man of this moment. Pinches it off him. Osimhen. And this is Ronaldo. That has been slung wide. Ibrahimovic going after that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Kante does really well to win the ball there.
Borussia Dortmund can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Marquez to Hazard. And he's being shifted off it. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, just Osimhen! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Osimhen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. He leaps for it! Deftly away. BG Pathum United are looking to go forward now.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bellingham. Rijkaard. This is a promising build-up. Good ball, good take.
There will be
Can they
one
get him
minute
away?
added time.
Just a keeper in his way. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Borussia Dortmund presented with a golden opportunity here. Buffon clearly engaging in mind games here. Brilliant save from Buffon! And he's missed altogether.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
That's the end of the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Borussia Dortmund just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. This game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Borussia Dortmund just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. Away we go again.
Borussia Dortmund definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Now it's Bale.
Pretty robust defending.
Referee has just said play on. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Looking for the run. Oh, well measured. And he's running through. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bale. Now it's Ibrahimovic. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Looking to play him in. So what can they make of this? And here's Ibrahimovic. Borussia Dortmund can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a fine interception. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Zanetti being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Rijkaard. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Decent chance! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
No surprise there. Can't be hesitant in those moments, Peter. Just allowed the defence to regroup and stop the attack.
Take back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go.
And the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
Osimhen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Number 7.
Borussia Dortmund
Bale.
get their fourth
Coming
corner.
on to replace him is number 18, Eto'o.
And now a sudden chance to counter. On the through ball, and it's made its way to him.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, good spread. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Borussia Dortmund clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Azar. Applies the finish! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
BG Pathum United really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Substitutions taking place.
Borussia Dortmund choosing to make the first change. Hazard gets across and deals with it.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Hazard. Number 10.
Your impressions so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Number 16,
Vitinha,
Rodri.
that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, well measured. Brilliantly cut out. And he's managed to get rid. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Best. And it's Hullet. And this is Ibrahimovic. Big chance! So close to drawing level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a nicely shaped ball. He has found the way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a throw. O'Reilly stood his ground strongly. Great ball, and he shoots! Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Koundé opts him off it and wins back the ball.
Koundé really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
O'Reilly. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And it's Koundé. Referee's given a throw. Gullit gets across to intercept that. Oh, what a mistake! It's not an especially good pass, that. Nicely aimed pass. Now he's off and running. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Shifted it to the flank. And this is Ronaldo. Van Basten.
Has been indicated.
Gullit. And the counter is on. 2 minutes to be added on. That is ended up in no man's land. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Borussia Dortmund have held on. They have doggedly. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Paul Pogba. He could be a real game changer for this team, Peter. He's got the strength to hold off defenders and the technical ability to pick out a killer pass. He can also shoot with great power and accuracy. He's a real midfield dynamo, actually, capable of winning a tackle in his own half and then charging downfield to make something happen at the other end. Box to box.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Over to the right flank. Now it's Kane. Now it's Drogba. That's destined for the flank. Nice control. And this is Drogba. He's had a shot! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Borussia Dortmund leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Drogba. O'Reilly. Lofted upfield. And reclaimed it in a trice. Zanetti. Vitinha. Now it's David. Shifted it to the flank. And it's Pogba. That is good strength. Dumfries. Gets his head on it! It's hit the upright. He doesn't look too happy with that.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Good-looking ball. Conte. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's David. And this is Messi. O'Reilly is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
David has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
That pass isn't the best. David. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
That's good play from him.
Look at the space. David! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Paris Saint-Germain really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Zanetti. Ball has bounced loose now. Pinches it off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. O'Reilly gets into a good position. Driven in. Terrific effort! And that's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Oh, sweet feet. It's just beyond his reach. Conte is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Goes for the shot! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Stam calmly anticipates. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's made its way to him. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary. Now it's David. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. David showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vitinha. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Spread it left. Zanetti. And that has been cleared. Zanetti. It's a pretty loose pass. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Borussia Dortmund are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far.
Votre attention s'il vous plaît. Le propriétaire du monospace bleu qui gêne la sortie des bus est prié de déplacer immédiatement son véhicule avant que la fourrière ne l'emporte.
So let's get the ball rolling. And it's Drogba. And here's Kane. Conte. And here's Zanetti. Kane! Vitinha. Dumfries. Defending was strong and firm. Pogba.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Where it came from. It's Kane! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
O'Reilly! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Dumfries ventures forward. He's picked his way through. Dumfries tries across. Defending of the desperate variety. Is there any support? He might not need it. Schlotterbeck with the clearance. Drogba, and they can counter here. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Ball played for Conte. Rijkaard. Dumfries. And it's Vieira. Messi. Conte gets a foot in and wins the ball. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. And it's Conte. Vitinha makes a dash for it. Now that looks a decent ball. David! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Now it's Kane. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pogba. That's a good ball out wide. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Drogba looking to add to his goal. And it's Pogba. And he's being shifted off it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Zanetti. And here's Kane. Borussia Dortmund are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And this is Kane. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bellingham. And this is Drogba! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
This is their second corner of the game.
Le numéro 6. Le numéro 4.
There's the header!
Le
Not
numéro
a bad
7.
try by any
À leur
means.
place, le numéro 9. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Zanetti.
Le numéro 14. Le numéro 18.
Wilshere running with intent.
Le numéro 3. Attention,
And it's Messi.
changement.
Aimed beyond the defence. Rijkaard. Now it's Messi. In with the challenge. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Wilshere. Vitinha. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Leading by 2, and the finishing line in sight. And this is Messi. Bellingham. Spread out to the left. Brahim Diaz. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Messi. This is a promising build-up. It's a really well-measured ball. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lee Kang-in. Nicely weighted ball. Osimhen is having a shot! This time surely! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
A case now of complete control. And it's Diaz. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. Oh, he's found support out wide. And we're done. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So it's away we go then.
Hidetoshi Nakata, I think, will be an interesting player to watch in this, Peter. A great all-round midfielder who...
It's Kane! Oh, split-second reaction.
Kane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Towering header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Drogba actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Drogba, now it's Kane, and it's Zanetti. Oh, it's come loose. It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Beckenbauer.
Drogba! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Drogba demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So, a breakthrough already.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him, as they felt They were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Good ball, good take. That has been slung wide. That'll be a throw. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Drogba. Robertson is onto this. Goes for a shot! And no mistake. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Borussia Dortmund are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, important interception. Robertson makes the... tries from distance. Zanetti. It's Xabi Alonso. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Silvestre. Drogba. Zanetti in acres of space out wide. Real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Rizal. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Takes aim and crosses. Brilliantly cut out. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Kane. Drog takes a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Borussia Dortmund against
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow. Beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with.